Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. And this is Detangle and Talk. Alright, so let's talk about the detangle part. So I am detangling my hair with a Denman Power Paddle. I will link all the links down below so you can check one out if you want one. And then this is the Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner from Giovanni. And I will also link this below in the description box if you are interested in it. Once again, we are filming a video within a video, so this footage will be used in an upcoming wash day routine that I have. This is a wash day routine where I'm showing you guys how I do my hair when I'm not doing anything special. No deep conditioning, no clarifying, no nothing. Just regular, degular, get in there, wash your hair, move on with your business. Also on this day, I'm also filming a braid out. So I'm going to be using footage from all of these videos within the other videos. So that's how I get down, especially when I know that the steps and things that I'm showing overlap. I'd rather film once and then use it a couple of times. So that's what we got going on. A little behind the scenes into the production that I do on my channel. Okay, so the talk part. You know, I have noticed that newcomers will come to my channel and they are excited, honey. They are popping from video to video. They are commenting actively on the videos. So I can tell kind of the journey that they're taking as they're going through my channel based off of the comments. I am not such a big YouTuber that I don't get my comments. So all the comments go to the same little page in the Creator Studio. So I can see when you comment, and then like a picture of the video you commented on shows up next to it. So I'll notice that it's like the same person commenting, but pictures of different videos are coming up next to them, and they may not necessarily be the newest video. So they're really excited, they're new to the channel, and then eventually they will comment something about like, oh great, I'm about to run out and get these products. Like, I'm so excited. And number one, I am so excited that you are excited. I am excited that you are here, but I would caution you against running out and buying what I buy or using what I use. And so I have a couple of reasons why I don't necessarily recommend that people who are new to my channel or new to taking care of their hair in the simple way should run out and get the products that I am using. So the first reason that I have is that my hair is in pretty good condition. I'm not at the beginning of my hair care journey. I had hair that was in very bad condition, probably a little bit pre-2016, and then I cut a lot of my hair off and started on the trajectory that I'm on now, and I've been going pretty smoothly ever since. So my hair is in pretty decent condition considering, and so I can get away with products and things like that that a beginner might not, or you may not get the results that I am getting, because part of the results is the condition of my hair. That's a slight part of it. So I wouldn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to get the same kind of results that I'm going to get because of that. The second thing that I would caution you against is a lot of the stuff that I use is too expensive to be trialing and erroring and playing around with. You know what I mean? Like, I am pretty confident when I buy the more expensive products. Like, I know exactly how much of it I'm going to use. I've considered the value of the product. I know if it's going to work or not. So I'm not really experimenting in that phase. So I'm okay with spending a little bit more money on the products or using products that are a little bit more expensive. A good example of this is Kinky Curly, the whole system, the leave-in and the custard. You kind of have to know how to use that to get good results. And then like once you're someone who's like a more skilled user of the product, you don't really use a lot. So the small 8 ounce with this thickness and this length of hair, I get about 3 full wash and goes out of the small one. My husband recently has begun using the Kinky Curly Custard, and he, out of the small one, gets somewhere around 10 wash and goes out of the small container. So we're getting a lot of mileage out of this small, a little bit more pricey product that I feel like if someone is new, they're doing trial and error, they're trying to figure it out, they may not get as much mileage as we're getting, and so they're spending they're spending more money, you know? And I would hate to be the reason that you spent money on something that's expensive and it didn't quite work out for you, you know? So there's that. Another thing, speaking of expense, I don't think people realize, especially if they're new, you may not have seen the videos to put it together, but I am not really paying full price for a lot of what you see on the channel. And it's not because I'm an exclusive fancy YouTuber getting stuff sent to me. Like, nah, it's not that. It's that I am a big, like, planner and a big Black Friday shopper. So I usually would, and I didn't do it this year because of the whole base study thing, but I usually calculate out how many ounces of each product that I use, and I know that. Or I watch my empties videos, and I watch my empties videos to see how much of each category I used. And then I use that to determine how much of the products that I need for the year. And then on Black Friday, I buy, okay? And I'm buying 30 to 50% off. So a lot of what you see, even if the video is coming up months later, that's that same product from Black Friday that I did not pay full price for. I didn't pay full price for that product, so if you're seeing it, and it's not really a big sale season, because, you know, there's big sales around every holiday pretty much, and you're like, oh man, I just saw Kayla use that $50 product. I'm so excited. I want to go and get this $50 product, but hold up, Kayla paid $25 for it. She didn't pay $50 for that product, but you're going to go pay that much. You see what I'm saying? And so I kind of, again, I feel guilty about it, all right? Another point I want to make is that there is no magic in what I use. And I think this is the biggest thing. I think this is like my first reaction when people are excited about the products. I want them to understand there is no magic in what I use. So I am getting the results that I get with my hair partially because of the hair's condition and also partially because of the technique. I could probably use something else and still get results because I understand that about my hair. It's not really that you're going to be able to use this specific product and you are going to get this specific result. It's a lot like, I guess like cooking, right? Sometimes it doesn't matter what brand of butter you used in the recipe because you used butter. You're supposed to use butter, you use it and it comes out. Now some of them do have different tastes and some of y'all are picky, but you know, you get my point. So you don't necessarily have to use exactly what I use to get the results because the product isn't really the source of the result. And listen, I fully understand that when I make product-centered videos, those videos get clicks so fast. Those videos get some of the most views on my channel. Like when I made that hair product staples video, oh, people was clicking into that so fast. YouTube will show me like a click-through percentage or whatever. Oh, it was high. That means people were seeing it on their feed and they were like, heck yes, this video is for me, click. So those tend to get a lot of views. And then also, yeah, keeping it real with you, I am cutting into my money by telling you not to use what I use because I actually do get a small percentage, especially if it's an affiliate link. I get a small percentage, just like it's not much, I will tell you. And you could also do like buy online, pick up in store, side note. If it's something that's a local to you, you still want me to get credit. So I am cutting into my money by telling you not to buy necessarily what I'm using, right? And even at the beginning of the video, though, I gave you a link to the conditioner I'm using, and I said that I'm going to give you the link to the brush that I'm using. There is no magic in this brush. You could buy a brush that has these same properties and probably still get decent results and not have to spend whatever it costs for a dimming brush, because I think I got that one as a gift for Christmas. Sometimes I'll get my hair stuff for free because I will put it on my Christmas list and my family members will buy it. So I know the Denman Power Paddle is a more expensive brush, but guess what, girl? I didn't pay for it. It was a Christmas gift. If I recall, either that or I had a gift card for Amazon. It was something like that. And I didn't pay for it. Actually, I remember getting this in the mail. So I think, and it was wrapped in a container. So yeah, I got it as a Christmas gift. I didn't even pay for it. See? That exactly there proves the point that I'm trying to make. So here's the thing. Here's what I would suggest if you are new to my channel. Number one, I would suggest going to, excuse me, I would suggest going to that main page of my channel and actually watching the page. I've like curated the videos on the page so that you can go down and learn more about my philosophy of hair care, because that's ultimately more important than the products that I'm using. And I think once you realize that actually, as far as the ratio of types of videos I put out, I would say probably most of my videos are not product related. And I think you would really see that if you go to the channel page and kind of dive into those, instead of what's being recommended to you is probably more product videos, because YouTube sees that you're on videos that feature products and they're like, oh, more products in our videos from What the King. So that's one thing. Number two, about the wash and goes that I do. I do gel on gel wash and goes. I do not believe gel on gel wash and goes are good if you are someone who is struggling to get moisture or you are starting off. It's not for you. I think that you should probably do a leave-in and a gel, and probably a harder hold gel than what I'm using, because your hair probably will not be as used to clumping. And I have videos of me doing wash and goes that are done in that way, and I have videos that are separate about gels and separate about leave-ins. So I'm at a current place where I can do one thing with my hair that I don't necessarily think everybody else can do. And then if you do want to do gel and gel, I wouldn't go expensive with it. I would go and get some old school curl activator, because that's basically what the first gel is doing anyway. Humectant heavy curl activator. You can get it at the dollar store. They make curl activator gels and curl activator creams. Get one of them and then put a drugstore gel over the top of it. You can do one that maybe has softer hold than some of the other ones, but you've graduated to, you know, where you don't have to do much for your hair. And that's what I would recommend. Like, I don't think that you need to go broke and get frustrated trying to use exactly the things that I use. Now, of course, if you really do feel like you vetted that and that product is like perfect for you, despite the fact that everything that I buy and use is really curated to my lifestyle and my preferences, and everything for me, customized for me. If you still feel like it's a good fit for you, then by all means, totally buy it, totally go for it. But make sure that you've made those considerations for yourself before just buying something that I have on here just because. That's all I'm trying to say.